Hey guys, welcome back to episode 10 of Parkinwad Plays Subnautica. This is insane, 10 episodes, and we're just now getting the prawn suit. It's ridiculous. I don't know what the heck took me so long. But anyway, so we've got upgrades we can do for the prawn. First things first, we need that drill arm. That is a huge priority right now. So I'm going to be running back into the rest of the base and picking up all of the upgrades, all of the parts we're going to need, I should say, to do the upgrade and get the drill arm to do some mining with this prawn suit. That is one of the biggest tools that you can get for this thing right off the bat. Just speeds up your resource collecting massively, especially if you dock the prawn in the Cyclops and then, for instance, drive the Cyclops over to the mushroom forest and then just drop. There's lithium, there's gold, I believe. There's so much stuff in there. There's salt deposits, huge salt deposits. So anything you need, if you don't already have the water filtration system, the salt's fantastic. The lithium is used in so many things, so there's a whole lot of things we can do with it. So that's one of the biggest priorities right now. And there you have it. We've built the drill arm. We've gotten all the resources to do that. So right now we're just going to do the color, our typical color scheme for the prawn suit here. We'll name it as well. And for some odd reason, you can't access the upgrades while it's docked, which is really weird because I'm pretty sure you could with the sea moth. But anyway, so all you do is you jump in it, drop down to the seabed, jump out again, and access the upgrades from out here. And I particularly have a preference when you equip the drill suit, or the arm, I guess, it defaulted to the left arm, so I switched over to the right arm. I prefer to have it in the right arm, but it doesn't matter either way for function. It's just usability for me, that's all. So we're taking it out on a bit of a romp. I'm heading towards the mushroom forest, and check this out. That drill arm makes awesome defense mechanism. Yes, right, this is my turf now. Alright, so functionality of this thing. This thing has a few features which are really great. One of them is that right there, the jump jet. Pressing and holding the space bar on PC. Not sure what it is on Xbox, but probably maybe A or something, I have no idea. But there is a boost bar, that purple bar in the bottom right corner of the screen. That is how much boost you have currently available. And it is limited. It's pretty decent, but it's not nearly as powerful as getting, like, say, the jump jet upgrade. And there's also that function right there, which allows you to break blocks with free arms and pick up loot from the ground or pick up fish out of the water without even exiting the prawn. And where it puts everything is in the storage in the back of the prawn, actually. So you've got a decent sized little storage built into the prawn without even adding a second storage module. So that is really fantastic. And don't forget, you've always got a way to eat. Anytime you're out and about, there's very few zones that don't have fish in them. So if you get low on health or low on food like I am right now, just go kill a few fish. As long as you've got your thermal blade on you, it cooks them right away for you, and you got a full emergency ration right there.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Well, looky here, what do we have? Looks like a copper node. Yep, drill some copper. And I'm just gonna let this run for a sec, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how long it actually takes to mine these nodes. They're all about the same, whether it's diamond or copper or whatever it is. And again, it's really, really well thought out by the developers of this game. The copper automatically gets picked up, put in the inventory, in the storage inventory of the prawn, so that's really, really awesome. You don't even have to get out most of the time unless they start rolling away on you. And even then, it's got a pretty good pickup range, so a lot of times it'll still end up in the storage anyway. So there you go, we're just about done now. And I think that's the last of it. Yep, nothing left there, so And it's all in our inventory. We just pick up and carry right on to the next one. But we don't really need salt, so we're just going to leave that one alone. So we finish up with that lithium deposit there, nothing else lying around that we missed, so we're good. And we've got an empty inventory right now, but what is neat is this thing automatically puts everything right into the storage of the prawn. So what we're going to do is empty out the prawn storage. We'll put it in our inventory, and then if we do get in more dangerous waters where we're trying to mine and we can't fill up the prawn inventory anymore, we don't have to worry about it because it's now empty again. And right after that, we're basically on top of a copper ore node, so that's pretty cool. And as we progress just a little bit farther through the mushroom forest, we run into this zone called the bulb zone. Because it's full of bulbs, I guess. And of course, I like my Rex. So this one's actually quite large. I like it. There's a lot of nooks and crannies in it, and I probably didn't even get everywhere in it in this particular run, but I set up the prawn suit up top to give me an oxygen regen, and headed on inside.
New blueprint acquired.
And just in case everybody missed that, that was for the reinforced dive suit, which I already have, so it didn't give me anything, but that's the data bank that's down there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Integrating new PTA data.
So I went in to do one final sweep of the place and didn't find anything else, so I'm not going to bore you guys with that entire run. You've already seen enough of this wreck. And jumped off and landed literally on a gold mine. It was awesome. So stuck around for a minute or so, gathered up all this gold, and I ended up filling up the prawn suit. I maxed out, so I figured that's it, time to head back. Yeah, okay, because a prawn suit is going to stub its toe on a salt deposit and stop it in its tracks. And we've already seen these things. There's another stick of lithium, but another alien vent. So that tells me there's something below us. So I'm cutting a lot of these shots quite a bit longer because I want you guys to understand and see how this machine actually handles. How slow is it? How fast is it? How does it handle? How do the jump jets handle? How does it handle underwater? How early do you have to jump when moving forward to hit platforms like this? Stuff like that. I want you guys to be able to see and judge how good this tool actually is and what its capabilities are and what its limits are. So I'm heading back up to build the storage locker for this thing. Little storage bay module. So we've got that now, and we're going to install that in the prawn here. And then we're going to dock it to the Cyclops after we empty out its inventory. And the reason we're docking it to the Cyclops is because we are going to go explore the Quarantine Enforcement Platform Island. So off we go. And as we approach, we find a nice little landing spot to kind of set her all down in. And you kind of got to remember with the Cyclops that where you set it down, you have to leave enough room underneath it for the prawn to drop out and lift back up into it. And it can't be too far away either. I mean, it can jump quite a distance, quite a ways, but the farther you have to go, the less recourse you have if you're a little bit off course trying to catch up. So top up on food before we go out. We've got nutrient blocks and a few waters and a couple health packs, so we're ready to do some exploring. So we drop to the seabed and start heading on up the hill. So there's a warper that typically hangs out in this area. Sure enough, it's still here. So I figure, I'll just use the drill arm on it. And of course, as I'm doing that, it warps me out and warps away. Thank goodness it warped away. I had no idea where it went, so I'm looking everywhere for it. But it was gone, thank goodness. So climb back in the prawn, carried back on up the hill. Big chunk of lead here. Don't really need it right now, don't have time for it. And then this happened. I had never had this happen in game before, as far as I know. So it kind of surprised me when it happened, but notice everything going dark? I had no idea what was going on at first. It was the weirdest thing. But then if you look up, there's actually an eclipse happening. And I didn't even catch it in game. I had no idea that that's why everything went dark. But now that I'm watching the footage afterwards, you can see it very clearly happening in the sky there. And so we carry on towards the enforcement platform, enjoying the view as we go. And somehow I missed this before, but there's a purple tablet here. Sit, boy. So we'll scan that. And we pop one of the purple tablets in. And in doing so, we unlock the security door force field, which then allows us to enter into the quarantine platform. And I decide for the heck of it, let's take the prawn in. Why not?
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
I will admit this thing isn't the smoothest navigating object, but it does the trick. So just ahead here we have a bit of a tablet that we can get some data on.
Language. Attempting translation.
It's kind of weird, that was the "you just died" music.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
What have we here? I should have scanned it. Oh well, next time.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
And this game sets itself apart from so many others due to the fact that normally you're roaming halls like this with a weapon of some sort in your hands. Typically a projectile weapon. Whether it's a laser gun or ballistic weapon, whatever, it doesn't matter. Get a quick scan of the ion cube. So it's very eerie, you're expecting something to happen and something to, you know, be attacking you, and yet it doesn't happen here.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
So this room is a moon pool of some sort. You've got access to the ocean down one end of it there, and then we carry on this direction to continue through the base. So we progress forward and we open up into another fairly large area here. It's got a couple unique artifacts in it, so don't forget to search the whole room area. We got an ion cube ahead and to the left here. And then there's another room down in the back here we'll pop our head into in a minute. But here on the right side of the room from where we entered is an alien rifle. Unfortunately, nothing can be done with it as of yet. I don't know that it ever will be able to, but that's okay. And then, yeah, back here there's one more alien archway. And we're gonna see what those do very soon. And just to let you know, there's nothing that you can do in this room for the time being that I know of. And I believe this is activated elsewhere. So we head back to the previous room and head on up the labyrinth of walkways, it seems. And before you continue up to the next stage, don't forget to come over here and pick up that one purple tablet. You're gonna use that at some point, I'm sure. You can make them with ion cubes and stuff, but I don't know, if you can get them for free, why not, right? So there's another object to scan here, so make sure you get that. The alien device. And read up on that one. Hit tab there when it pops up for you. Check it out, it's actually pretty humorous. Now I ran all the way down to that end, but there's nothing down there, so I just skipped it, and we'll come back up here to the force field.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Drop in another purple tablet. Hopefully you've got at least 2 for this facility, because that's what you need to get in. The force field drops, and we proceed. And this one here is pretty straightforward. There's nothing on the left and right. I went down on both of them, but we're going to skip that. So definitely get a scan of this thing, learn some more about it. Energy core it's called. Some pretty neat stuff when you read the little databank entry about it. There's nothing else around the back of it or anything. We had a quick look there. So it's just interacting with this weird popping up device thing. So let's check it out. Interact. Ooh. hello. Ouch. Ouch! That wasn't very nice.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine." Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Alright, well, it's pretty clear that we are unwanted here. So I think it's time to back up. Let's pack it in here for today. And we're going to run back out to the entrance. And there's something else on this island that we want to go investigate. And actually, there's two things. We're going to go have a look at one of them right now. So if we jump into this moon pool and we go out the main entrance for the moon pool itself, I hear things and that makes me very nervous. So we're just going to chill here for a sec. Okay, area's clear. And if you head out and to the left and down into the deeper water, at around 175 meters down, there is another platform down here. And you'll see another alien arch. These things are everywhere. And again, there's nothing we can do down here to this one. But it is there. And it's good to know. So now that we understand where it is, we can always come back if we need to. So we're just going to carry on heading to the entrance, leave the force field alone, Parky. And then we've got this really wacky elevator we're going to take a ride on again. Ooh! Up, up, up and away! Wish we had elevators like this, although that'd be really scary, literally having nothing underneath you except like a force field holding you up. That'd be so messed up. Anyway. So heading her back to the entrance, we're getting that I'm Dead music again, which is really weird. And our prawn suit isn't too far now. Up a couple of ramps here. And around the corner, and there he is. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Okay, so now we head back to the entrance. And I think the second thing for this particular island that we have to check out. We've been there to see it once already, but now we've unlocked this and we have a couple of items. So that is where we are going to end it today. Thanks again, guys, for watching. You've been awesome supporters, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Like, subscribe. Till next time.